Zinc magnesium. That's so much more interesting, a reversible trauma. If you wildings for the 2 years. They slash them bloody. They slash them. Gerson. God, chat is so happy now. I read it and I like just smile now. Oh my god, that's so lovely. Please keep doing that. Instead of telling me that you like fucking feel no pain isn't strong or something, like please. Thank you. Alright. It's a rough act. Other than Guardian at the end is pretty easy. That's really cute, famous potato. So interesting to try to understand why I lost the last round. Maybe I can't take Runic Pyramid there. I think I had very, very, very poor fights though. But I like died in 2 fights, right? But I think they sucked. I think they were awful. I think they were really bad fights. I don't know. My deck was also bad. Just trying to understand how Silent can possibly start this act and do something like worth doing. I think I'll transform too. Probably 2 strikes in a Guardian act where I'm not going to an early. That was a good result, by the way. Not going to an early elite though. Pretty sure I'd take Terror there. Oh. Can I kill an elite already? Maybe I can kill an elite already. Now I don't have any health. Early Crippling Cloud too. I still need to get a little bit lucky to like beat up a gremlin knob. I feel like there's nothing super wrong with going left here. Upgrade Rippling Cloud, upgrade Noxious Fumes. And then I should be able to take these, and then I'm set up well for next act. Just like lose. Yeah, it's fine. I like winning better than losing. Bold. Am I meant to take on upgraded prepared in Act 1? I think I might be. I'm already pretty good against Chosen, right? With Crippling Cloud. Yeah. At some point I stopped taking Snecko Eye ever, and that became a thing that I should actually think about doing. So I can remove a strike, or I can just buy a Crippling Cloud and have two. If I have two upgraded Crippling Clouds on my deck, the next time that I have trouble in a fight is maybe the Act 2 boss. Could be difficult, depending on what else I find. Just like a free act and a half from here then. I think I like this more, because I do want to super elite this act. I have Terror? I guess I'll pick this up. Maybe I got Skewered. Oh, I should have thought before I did that. Well, I didn't. I couldn't have dealt 9 to it anyway, I guess. Predator is useful. Acrobatics also useful. I think I'll take Predator with Pen Nib. Oh. Fuck you, game. Wait, there's only 6. I should have done it the other order. Alright, this is dead before it attacks me again. To survive this one time. Or it's dead too. That works. That was vulnerable, right? Cunning potion. Piercing whale. Just kill the one with less health, Kenny. Oh, gremlin knob. That's super elite, isn't it? Hmm. Memory is a little bit late. Would have actually gotten both charges of it used this act, I think. I could use another block card. This one is a block card that does something. Maybe not much. Should 1,000 bits on Strabolier. I don't feel qualified to comment on the double bong cloud. What do you think happened to the Ironclad around Vixie? Never know if, like, people just don't have object permanence. Like, I left the room and the run is gone now. Did it disappear from the universe? Like, I never know. Never quite tell. I looked at my other monitor, weird go. Oh boy. Wraith form is pretty strong with Crippling Cloud and Fumes. Would have been happily taking the burst there as well. You know what? I said I never take Snuck away. That's like a real good Snuck away. So I'm gonna take it. is very good here. Nielsen version. I guess I don't take calculated gamble. I already feel sort of bad about taking Snecko Eye. I have to skip a calculated gamble. Oh well. Do I just... Yeah. Yeah, goodbye Omamori. We used it! The game has decided that I'm having an adrenaline. I think this is just a curse. I have Happy Flower next turn. Just think about using either of the potions. I think I'm okay. Jump for get anything, so 22 months. So if I play Wraithform here, it guarantees an attack from Gremlin Leader next turn. And then I think Gremlin Leader's dead by the time I get attacked again. Well, yes. Bottled Lightning. I guess I just bottle a Crippling Cloud. Not super excited about bottling an Adrenaline with Snecko Eye. does seem to cost 3. Still play it. Card's too good. The thing I most want to achieve here is just taking less damage this turn. Because then I have Wraith Form. Actually, basically don't need Corpse Explosion with this many Crippling Clouds and Obnoxious Fumes. Like, I take it anyway, but the stuff I have is strong enough that it's not that huge a deal. Oh my god. Okay. This explains why it doesn't feel like it's going very well. Snecko Skull is helpful. If I take Cursed Key, this ends up forcing me to take a curse. Wasn't planning to go to any other question marks this act. So the question is whether the chance of getting Curse Key is more relevant than the chance of getting 2 chests next act. I think it's pretty relevant. I think that's a joke about the distribution, chat. I think we're okay. Hopefully I drop Piercing Wail or Wraith Form this turn. I will also accept both. I'll return to Ward Normal soon. I added a card to my deck this act. Wait, have I? I can Eviscerate right at the start. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good turn. Flesh shots. It's good if I get on Venom. Sort of interesting. And Venom's a card right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 skills. This card is good, but is it 2 HP worth of good? I wonder how many cards are worth 2 HP when you... or, yeah. I wonder how many cards are worth 2 HP when you have Wraith Form already. And a bunch of poison damage. Like, the answer is probably not very many. Alchemize. Haven't seen Potion Belt yet, I don't think. Yeah, draw things for the 2 months. Which class is the hardest time killing elites? Probably this one. I don't know. I think probably this one. Big fan of Footwork Plus here. Alchemize is okay. It's a bit slow. No idea, Mazda. I think a lot of the reason that I succeed as a strategy gamer is that if a question isn't relevant to being good at the game, I don't like believe that I know the answer to it or spend any time thinking about it really. That's sensible what I just said? I don't know if that's sensible what I just said. I feel like a question like, if there was no Act 2, how often would you die in Act 1? Is maybe like a question about beginning to understand the game. Maybe that's a better way to approach it. It's a question when you need to like start understanding how things relate to each other. But what I found was that once I felt pretty comfortable with how things related to each other, I stopped... Like, I realized that my answers to those questions were wrong, and I stopped caring. It was like, why care? What is the point? Hypotheticals have limited relevance. Sure. That's probably a better way to say what I'm trying to say. I care very much about Slay the Spire. But in Slay the Spire, you have Act 2. So the fact that I care about Slay the Spire doesn't mean that I care a lot about having an opinion about what Slay the Spire would be like if it didn't have Act 2. I can take Corpse Explosion here. Somewhat happily with Snecko Eye. Act 1 and then the heart. Oh, I love it. I didn't realize we were going straight into the heart fight after Act 1. That's awesome. It's the sort of question that someone who's like learning Slay the Spire and perhaps bringing a lot of knowledge from other games to Slay the Spire might ask and benefit from asking even. But I have played thousands of hours of this game now. I'm no longer bringing knowledge from outside of this game to it. I'm bringing knowledge from Slay the Spire to other things now. So to me, that question's just sort of like confusing and not interesting. I wonder if Watcher's starter deck can beat the heart with the right potions. I mean, of course it can. How many relics do you get in Act 1? I wonder what Watcher's win rate would be if you went to the heart after Act 1. That question's actually sort of fun to me. That question's fun because it appeals to my, like, sense of masochism or something, I don't know. Fail bonus 1 HP encounters. Ooh. Yeah, but I think you have to fight the Act 4 Elite too. Otherwise it seems like cheating. I want to go this way. Could also go this way. Let's go this way. Hello there, Snecko Eye. How are we doing? Getting there. Microphone's dying? What? It's gone now? What? That's so weird. That was in my equipment somewhere. That wasn't like outside. It's very strange. Sorry, I didn't do anything. I You didn't touch anything other than scrolling up and down the map. You didn't hear it at all? Feels like an internet thing. Well, a lot of people heard it. Bees inside Mike. Fucking bees. What are the bees doing here again? Could be a mass psychic event. Do those happen over the internet? I feel like those don't happen over the internet. I feel like you have to be like near each other for that to happen. The site has not begun very well. We all got hypnotized by... Hypnotized? We got hypnotized by Jorbs. Now all he needs to do is command us to sub. Oh, I wouldn't do that. That would be a tremendous breach of ethics. Is it only when I'm talking through the microphone? Huh. I'll listen to my desktop audio in case it's actually my desktop audio. Next time you'll clip it. Thank you. Perfect. So weird to listen to the game audio. Oh, this is strange. I don't like it. Would have killed this one because of Snecko's skull. Didn't even matter. Caca! So I normally not hear the game audio, not when I have it turned up. Shall I watch this clip at full volume? Would that help the situation? A very large number of people just said yes. Like a lot more people than I was expecting to say yes. All I'm saying. I didn't know that we had this sort of relationship. Hurt me, Jorbsy. This deck is pretty strong. It needs one more Wraith form. Possibly two more Wraith forms. It's so fascinating that some people didn't hear it and other people did. Like, what does that mean? What does it mean? It makes no sense. Maybe it's the asparagus pea smell thing? Probably. How could it not be? Makes perfect sense to me. Some people do have really shit speakers, and they tell me to change the audio of my stream. They're like, "Hey Jorbs, I can't hear you. Could you change all of your volume settings on your end?" And I'm like, no. Maybe only old people hear it. Any young people who heard it? I'm not sure of that. Feeling very judged. I'm sorry. I hope I wasn't the one judging. Why do I have 2 artifact potions right now? What is the point? Guess I can drink Wraith Form. Drink Wraith Form. I guess I can play Wraith Form earlier. Though I don't want to play Wraith Form this turn, so that doesn't really do anything. So it hasn't happened again since I turned my game audio on? What if you're just all trolling me? Like together, at the same time? What if it's all a perplexing lie? Any Wraith forms? God. It always just shows up exactly when I need it. I am best friends with this Wraith form. Sorry, Twitch chat. You used to be cool, but Wraith form gives me something which you just can't provide. 3 turns of intangible. Okay, this looks like a good turn. That looks like the turn that I needed. I don't know how this deck ever beats the, like, actually hard fights. It just hasn't really gotten better. None of the relics make it better at them. Maybe the store will do something? Maybe the HP will be the difference, sure. Maybe I'll just die here. It was a good choice to use the artifact bot. An acro? How's this doing? It's been average since the start. Maybe the start is not random for some reason. Maybe there's something weird with the game seed. Stranger things have happened. It would be very strange though. I don't need to drink that potion. On the other hand, I have an alchemize. I want to save the power potion, so there isn't that much reason not to. That is true, Emma. Oh yeah, that's a really good point. It actually used to be the case that it wasn't random properly. It used to be that, so there's a list of numbers basically, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, or whatever. And every time that you ascended a floor, it offset where it started in that list of numbers by 1. Which is like, that meant that if you got a Snecko Eye and you're in a really bad place in the list of numbers, you just died. Just no hope, because you didn't just get unlucky in one fight, you got unlucky in every fight until you were dead. No chance. When did that get changed? A long time ago. Many moons. Hmm. Alright. Does this successfully survive the Act 3 bosses? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I forgot about that. Quite a lot of weird things in this game's history, I guess. No waffle seems incorrect. Because you like waffles? Because you like waffles, right? Probably because you like waffles. Is our third Darklings fight? Do these count as fights? I don't feel like they count as fights for this deck. And a Wraith form. Ooh. You know that one's pretty good too. Seems very contrived to program Snecko Eye like this in the first place. Yep, it is. The game has some very contrived solutions because of how it attempts to keep RNG the same based on the seed of the run. So every run is... I can't explain this properly right now. I'm just gonna stop trying. You gotta slay the Spire competition with identical seeds, it would be fair. Not really. I guess as fair as it could be, but... the second that somebody like starts doing something different is gonna diverge. Power potion came back, that's nice. So I just need to play Corpse Explosion. I can do next turn. And we're out of here. One boss fight down. I have like half HP because the deck can't block, which is fun. Should probably have been offered another block card or relic. If only I had played better. Oh well. Both players having the same card reward seeds, even if they played different cards, doesn't necessarily actually make it more fair. Because say that I take a card that really wants certain card rewards, and you take a card that only wants certain other card rewards. Why is it like helping really for the fairness at that point for the card rewards in the future to be guaranteed? I think it like mostly doesn't. If I hit Catalyst next turn, we're in good shape. I think that should kill. Yeah, it does. Okay, I got a little bit lucky in this one. This could have gone worse. Fairness increases as choices presented more closely align. Say that a left-handed person and a right-handed person are competing in a throwing game, and both of them are presented a throwing game where it's impossible to complete the pass with your left hand. Like, what's fair about that? Why is their choices aligning, making it fair? So I like well-laid plans a lot. I think that's an important card to be clicking on. Enslay the Spire? Yeah, but like Enslay the Spire, one person might think that the best way to play Watcher is by drafting pressure points, and another might think that the best way to play Watcher is by drafting divinity stuff. And so then a run is presented that has the absolute nut stuff for divinity and nothing for pressure points. Why? Like what? Nothing about that is remarkably fair, I wouldn't say. The first person is right. The pressure points player deserves to win, and therefore it is fair as long as the pressure points player does win. I think there are at least 2 no-win ways to win as Watcher. That might be it. Actually a really tricky choice. I think this. Looks like I win. Well, this fight. I missed the thing that I didn't take. Catalyst. It's fine though. It should still kill before I run out of intangible. I want to play this stuff since it has no shield. Sort of wastes my pen nub. I think it's okay though. I enjoy the Jorbs being better than me at Slay the Spire isn't fair take. There's something to that. A lot of the time a competition is not intended to be set up to judge who the best at something in the world is. It's intended to be set up so that it's fun for everybody involved to play. Fun is for losers. Yep, exactly. That's why you shouldn't care that much about winning. You're right. Look at that turn 1. That's quite the turn 1 right there. Oh my god. Do I take a Wraith form for later, or do I just take the footwork for now? I have no idea. Turns out that the actual answer to how long it will be before my deck is challenged by a fight if I take Crippling Cloud is, if I take 2 Crippling Clouds, is next run. That's the actual answer, it looks like. This is the first time I've listened to the soundtrack this month. Just Jonathan. I haven't really had the chance to get tired of it. Oh, I just do this. I was thinking about all of these like complicated things I could do to minimize the damage taken this turn and stuff. It's completely irrelevant. So I want to play Catalyst and Wraith Farm. That'll do. Crazy how hard it can be to enjoy a good game and music. Yeah, user experience is a really big deal in games. If the devs don't work hard to make sure that the players have fun, it very much shows. So I have another Wraith Form in my deck, and I have 86 health left. I think the Catalyst helped. Without Catalyst, this would still be a little bit iffy right now. Another Corpse Explosion. Alright. How many viewers do I have? Alright. 2,400 if you just died. You just killed 4/5 of the channel with Corpse Explosion. GG. Sorry, I tried to warn you, but it happened too fast.